With y'all being at this level, and I'm spiritually grown to a level, so the question is, in this day of age, is love marriage better or arranged marriage is better? And many love marriages are failing, and many arranged marriages are also failing.
Mr. Balachandra, would you like to answer?
Anybody,
Yes.
any of them?
Yeah.
Swamiji goes deeper on this aspect. Yeah, I'm explaining it through his philosophy, no? Yeah, mine is arranged marriage, so I think it's good. I was in Delhi and she was in Chennai, and then we had interactions in front of 25 people and decided in 15 minutes. So if you want that medicine, it's okay, but you are in California and Silicon Valley, and I was married 30 years back. So, but whatever it is, what Swamiji says is, many times, whether it is arranged marriage or love marriage, we start having problems a bit later. Okay, so be careful. Yes. And then, each partner thinks that she's not equal to me. She doesn't deserve me. I should have got married to that girl or that one. And this feeling comes. And you know what Swamiji says? He says that you get what you deserve.
Yes. Jadikita Modi Solvar.
So, all the other things are only formalities. I could get annoyed with the person who arranged for that marriage, for me to see the would-be wife. Like that, I could find mistakes on so many other things. But ultimately, I get my life partner according to my imprints in my genetic center. That is the truth. So, if your wife, would-be wife, if she is not okay, that's what you deserve, unfortunately. Yeah, but as you change your genetic center, as you have come now, and your seeking was different from what it was 3 years back, 4 years back. And as you are developing yourself, you will be automatically getting that partner who will help you in reaching that perfection. So whether it's going to be arranged or whether it's going to be falling in love with somebody, the more aware you are going to get definitely the right partner. Otherwise, she will just walk away or things will happen.
That's a good answer.
And I'm really sorry, just a really quick question, a follow-up question on this. Now, let's say my partner doesn't want to come with me in these kind of activities, and I've been hearing this from day one that you don't force anybody, right? You tell them once or you show them, or I practice in front of her and all that. So if she doesn't want to be in a spiritual pathway, and so how can I force her? Like I adjust with her and say, it's okay, you go your way and I go my way, or is it?
Okay, I will.
Sure. Nina gave that example. So you bless her throughout, so she'll automatically come. And you can add to that.
Yeah, in fact, when you start pressing that you should come, automatically a repulsion will come. It doesn't work at all. Even to a small child, it never works. But if she starts seeing changes in you, now she refuses, and you still go ahead and do your duties, and you still behave properly as a gentleman, you start doing it, that's also another human person. And that reflection of the biomagnetism will be there. This person, I refuse to go with him, but still he does whatever I want. He helps me in my household chores. And if she wants to go somewhere, you're ready to go and participate in that. Automatically a time will come, that person will feel sorry for what they've done. And she's going to fall on your feet later. I think that's definitely going to happen.
After retirement.
And
Does that answer your question? Okay. Anybody else?
Here.
Other question? Yes.
For the 3 C's he was asking, I would suggest a word called plain instead of demand. So you would try to use that. Plain.
Oh, suggestion. Good. Okay.
And
he didn't talk about 3 C's. It is his 3 C's. Okay. It is CCD. Okay.
the other thing is about raising kids and setting an example for the kids. In front of the kids, you have to behave. You should not fight in front of the kids. So that seems like too hard because sometimes we just work out in front of the kids, and I'm not sure how the kids are getting affected by this. So what do you suggest to resolve the conflicts, not in front of the kids, or what is Swamiji's thinking?
So who have kids who can answer this? Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I have a 10-month-old kid. I didn't have a problem yet. But one thing we can see is that there will always be problems between parents all the time. So first thing is we should avoid problems. That understanding should come first. And second thing is we are doing some sacrifice, at least to the kid, if you cannot do with a spouse. You make sure that this gives you a chance to change. In front of kid, I will not ever fight with my spouse. You take an oath like that and try to continue doing that. Then whenever you see, okay, you will not fight. That becomes a practice so that you will avoid fighting on a regular basis also.
Other questions? Yes. We need a mic there.
Question on genetic center. So if genetic center is the blueprint of life, so what happens to that once it's dead or once he's no more?
So that's a really good question. I want to just reserve that question and ask if there's anything related to the topic that somebody has on their mind right away. Otherwise, we'll go to that question. Okay, so genetic center. He's asking about genetic center. What happens after death to the genetic center?
Yeah.
That's what I was suggesting. It was a really big
topic.
Everything on is the family harmony is okay?
A lot of women raising the hand. There are other questions.
So many questions regarding the family harmony.
Yeah, because genetic center is a really big topic, and we'll have to do it some other time.
So I have a question. Actually, my question. She's asking. My question is, the society has got a lot of influence on how how head of the household or whatever. Yeah, I mean how we relate, like the husband relates to wife and the wife relates to the husband, right?
So how can we the actions at family is based on
The
society.
So sometimes that causes a lot of problems. So in today's thing, should we deviate from society and then societal traditional things, and can we?
Yes, I understand. Actually, we cannot immediately deny that. You have to live with them only. Even within the family, you may be different. You may be straightway accept Vedatrian way of life. You may not be willing to have so many unwanted rituals, but the other family members like to have some rituals. You cannot say no. You do the rituals, what they need, because you are one of the family members. You cannot go against their will. Then there will not be any harmony. So, you have to be very passive. Be along with them. Do that. Nothing wrong going to happen. But at times, when it comes for yourself, don't be repeating unnecessary things. Try to explain. It will be nice.
No, in general, what I have seen is 90% of the families are talking about my father and mother. So whether it is my colleague's mother or classmate's mother, father, the Indian society is too much controlling, right? So the controlling behavior is there, and as a child, I also learned that controlling behavior and I apply to my child, and this goes on forever, right? So can we take a step out? Say, for example, today I have come for 2 days continuously leaving my husband and my kid, and somehow they are understanding, and so I'm able to do this, right? So likewise, make some changes from the routine originally, how our society originally operated, without any guilty conscious about that. So what I'm asking is that the controlling aspect had been a basic problem in the Indian families.
Naturally, it is just like water finding its own level, we used to say. It is a constant evolvement according to the time. We have to consider all the factors and then adopt them. We have to accept. At the same time, you cannot go against. See, Swamiji used to say one example. That's not going to happen here in this country, but many of you would have had that experience. In our towns, town buses are plying now and then. You are going to get down about a kilometer away at the bus stop. You have to get down at that place. In the middle you won't, but your place where you want to go is here. When the bus is going there and then stops, you have to walk all along. But fortunately, this is a curve on the route. At that place, the bus gets slow. At that moment, that person gets down from the bus and then runs along the course of the bus for some time and then stops. Easily he goes to his house or destination. Now you think, what he does immediately after getting from the bus is running along the course of the bus for some time. If he stops suddenly at that place from the running bus, what happens? He falls down, may get crushed. This example will explain very well. He is running not for the sake of running in the same way. He is running to stabilize and stop at that place. That way, while we live in a society, we have to consider all others' habits and customs. I respect that, not to become
Against it.
yes.